I'd like to compare and contrast three types of severe weather: tornadoes, hurricanes, and thunderstorms. So let's get started with tornadoes. Tornadoes occur over land. In addition to Tornado Alley, which is found in the middle of the U.S. and other parts of the U.S., including the southeast, tornadoes occur in many other parts of the world, including Australia, New Zealand, and Argentina. Most occur during the months of May through June, but they can occur at any time. Most are around 500 feet across and travel roughly 5 miles. However, they can be much larger. How long do they last? Most last around 10 minutes, but they can last up to an hour. How do tornadoes form? First, tornadoes begin with a very strong thunderstorm called a supercell. Next, you need rising air that creates an updraft. The updraft will begin to rotate if the winds vary sharply in speed or direction. As the rotating updraft, called a mesocycle, draws in more warm air from the moving thunderstorm, its rotation speed increases. Cool air fed by the jet stream provides even more energy. Water droplets from the mesocycle's moist air form a funnel cloud, and the funnel cloud continues to grow, and eventually it may descend from the cloud. When it touches the ground, it's a tornado. Hazards. Strong winds can reach up to 200 miles an hour and be very destructive. What should you do during a tornado for safety? Find a basement or a storm shelter, or if worse, a closet in the middle of the house. Next, hurricanes. Where do they form? They form over warm oceans. The season is June 1st to November 30th, but they can occur outside of this window. Typical hurricanes are 300 miles wide, but the largest was 1,380 miles wide. How long do hurricanes last? On average, 12 to 30 hours. However, some have lasted up to 30 days. How do hurricanes form? First, you need the following ingredients: a group of thunderstorms that move over the ocean. Next, warm, moist water. In fact, the water needs to be roughly 80 degrees or higher. You also need unstable air that allows the moist air to rise. This rising air needs to be humid and rise up to 18,000 feet. This large amount of water vapor supplies latent heat and energy for the storm. Gentle winds in the upper atmosphere traveling at the same speed and direction help avoid ripping the storm apart. And you also need a high pressure system in the
Tornado!
Tornado!
I'm touching you.